Your mind is lying to you. Right now, you're not seeing your life clearly. You're seeing a version your brain built to protect you, and that makes you predictable, which means someone else can control you. Think about that, because there are memories you'd swear are real that never existed the way you think they did. You've done it before. You replay a conversation and you come out as the victim, or the smarter one, or the one who saw it coming. Convenient. But if that moment were recorded, it wouldn't match. Not exactly. You feel that small doubt you ignore. Because if you question your memory, you question yourself. That's the problem. Your brain isn't built for truth. It's built for protection. And protection distorts. You think your memories are stored. They're not. Stop. Every time you remember something, you rebuild it, and every rebuild changes it. That's not memory. That's editing. You shift the tone. You erase weakness. You amplify being right. And the memory stops being real and becomes safe. That moment someone embarrassed you. It felt sharp, precise. Now, you reshape it, or you exaggerate it. Either way, it's different. And this is where it gets dangerous. Because you're not protecting feelings. You're protecting identity. You don't remember who you were. You remember who you believe you are. And your brain edits everything to match, relentlessly. If you see yourself as strong, you delete the moments you froze. If you see yourself as kind, you soften the times you hurt someone. If you see yourself as intelligent, you rewrite when you were wrong. You don't notice it, but it's happening now, and you live in it. You don't live in reality. You live in a constructed version of it. That's the problem, and it leaks into how you move, how you react, how people read you, because the way you remember things and controls how you behave, and behavior is what people see. If your memory says, "I handled that well," you carry confidence, even if it's false. If your memory says, "People betray me," you walk in guarded, cold, suspicious. People feel it. They don't hear your memories. They read your patterns, and patterns are predictable. There it is. Predictable means controllable. Once someone understands your patterns, they don't need your past. They shape your reactions. If you remember conflict as being wronged, you're easy to provoke. If you see yourself as misunderstood, you're easy to manipulate with validation. If you erase responsibility, you get outplayed, quietly, because you're not reacting to reality. You're reacting to a version edited for your ego, and that makes you readable, predictable, controllable, and you don't see it. But here's what you miss. Your brain doesn't just fake memories to reduce pain. It does it to stay consistent. Your identity must feel stable, even when reality isn't. So when something contradicts who you think you are, your mind doesn't question you. It rewrites the event. That's not memory. That's defense. That time you overreacted, in your memory you were right. That time you stayed silent, it wasn't the moment. That time you failed, conditions were unfair. You lose clarity, you lose accuracy, you lose control, and you don't notice. You stop seeing yourself clearly. You stop seeing others clearly. And every decision you make comes from a distorted map. And distorted maps don't guide you. They trap you again and again and again. Because if your memory lies, your future follows. And it gets worse. Your brain isn't alone. Other people shape your memories too. Every time you tell a story and someone reacts, laughs, agrees, validates, that version locks in. Not because it's true, because it's reinforced. And the most repeated version becomes reality in your mind. even if it's wrong. So now your memories aren't just edited by you, they're shaped by approval, by reactions, by what makes you look better, safer, in control, and that builds something dangerous, a version of you that feels real, but isn't. And this is where power shifts. The moment someone sees your perception isn't reliable, they gain leverage. If you can't see your past clearly, you can't predict your future. If you can't predict yourself, someone else will. They watch your triggers. They study your interpretations. They notice where your memory bends, and they use it quietly. They frame things to match your narrative. That's just how it always happens to you, right? And you accept it because it feels familiar, and familiarity feels like truth. But it's not. Stop. This is where it becomes personal. This isn't about memory anymore. It's identity. You're not someone who misremembers. You're someone built on distortions, edited experiences, filtered moments, rewritten past, and you trust it completely because it's yours. You defend it. You build your decisions on it, your relationships, your confidence, your fears, all of it. And that means you're not reacting to the world. You're reacting to a version of it that may not exist. That should unsettle you. Because if your memories can't be trusted, your conclusions can't either. That person who wronged you, did they? That moment that defined you, did it happen that way? That version of you, is it real or just consistent? Consistency isn't truth. Your mind chooses a stable lie over an unstable reality because truth threatens identity, and identity must survive, even if your life gets rewritten. So the next time you remember something clearly, pause. Look at it, not as truth, but as a construction. Does it make you feel right, justified, innocent, strong, good? That feeling is the clue. That's why it was edited. And once you see that, you can't unsee it. You start noticing cracks, details shifting, stories bending, and it gets uncomfortable because now you don't just see your memories, you see the mechanism, and it doesn't stop. You don't live your life. You reconstruct it again and again and again. And the version you believe isn't what happened. It's what your mind needed to keep you intact.